Hello, good morning. Okay, here I am. As always, my Ronaldo custom 4-string bass. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this bass. Not only this bass, all the Ronaldo custom instruments like guitars and basses. Okay, Ronaldo has a different, always he has a different concept, okay, of the neck on the guitar or the bass. Okay, when you buy, especially now, okay, the new instruments, okay, especially now, in the book, okay, in the catalog, in the catalog, the book, the manual, I'm losing a lot of words, can express myself the way I want to. All right, in the manual, you're gonna read that the neck on the bass, and you can see on this one here. All right, take a look. I cannot make it the way I want to. All right, because it needs the camera to be placed over here, then you can look straight, and I have to go to work. His concept on the neck is to make it as straight as possible. Okay, Ronaldo doesn't believe in a concave or curved neck. All right, like most of these companies now, they put a picture and in the manual that is normal to have a curve, okay, to stop buzzing. Okay, now I think that is like an excuse, like when many years ago in the 80s, GM, they designed Buick engine 3.8, and that engine was like this, and nobody could take care of that vibration, that missing. Oh, that's normal, that's the way it is. Okay, then later on they start adding counterbalance and all the stuff to try to get rid of that stuff. You made a mistake, correct the mistake. Don't start cutting corners. So it's the same with the bass or the guitar. With the neck, let's talk about the neck. All right, this neck, okay, every spot, everywhere you play, there is not a buzzing. I hate buzzing on the neck. That's why my slap, when I'm doing slapping on the bass, doesn't sound like many bass players, because they want the strings, the neck, to buzz all the time. So when they do slap, they have that effect. But I hate that when I'm playing. I like to play clean. I don't like that. I'm gonna do it on purpose. Let me see if I can get something like. I hate that, Sometimes I do it on purpose, but I create it. I created that sound because it's not there. So that's the concept. When musicians they start playing a guitar, from Ronaldo Custom, they say, wow, you know, because look at the action. Look at the action on my bass. All right, that's the action on my bass. And that low action, that's very low action. It doesn't buzz at all. Doesn't buzz at all, because he takes his sweet time to create a neck that you can play as straight as possible, all right, without a buzzing. I think the curve that they creating on those necks today, and they tell you that's the way it is, that's normal, that's how the neck is supposed to be, with a curve, because that's normal. That's, I think, is BS, all right? Because what happened is everything today is machine work, production. Come on, let's do it. We have to build a bass for $500 or $300, even $199, you know, and even cheaper, $99. Do you think a luthier is gonna spend time doing by hand and creating to make a perfection on the neck for $99? It's all machinery, and that's what it is. So this bass is always in tune. There is no buzzing, there is no warping of the neck like today's instruments. A lot of warp, and they say with the temperature is keep it in this time of, okay, of course I know temperature will affect the wood, but not as much. Like I have brand name basses. One day I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna line them up, all of them. So it's not that I only play this bass here, Ronaldo Custom Bass. I have different brands starting from Music Man, okay? And the closest one to this here is the Music Man, okay? I love Music Man, and that's the closest one to this here. But the rest, including Fender, I don't know. I always have to be adjusting the neck all the time, including Fender. And I'm talking about top of the line Fenders. I'm not talking Mexican Fenders, or I'm talking about top of the line Fenders. So I don't want to talk about all of that stuff. I'm talking about other brands and putting them down, because I love Fender too. I love Fender. So, but now they making graphite and all that kind of stuff. And just to get rid of the many problems that is created by not spending time on the neck, they put the graphite, they do this, they do that, and they make it, oh, you're supposed to play with a curve in there, slight curve, because then that's the way the setup is going to be. And I don't feel comfortable when I'm playing any other of my basses and I see that, you know, it's just that I don't get used to it. So that's why I use Ronaldo Custom. If you try one of these instruments, one day, if you people are from up North Jersey, stop in Union City. That's where he's got his place, in Bergen Line Avenue. Okay, 3208 Bergen Line Avenue. All right, second floor. Go there. He's got many basses already done. Try not just the bass, guitars. Okay, guitar, string instruments, and you'll see the difference. And for those people that already owns Ronaldo Custom guitars and basses, you guys know what I'm talking about. once you get used to that neck, all right, once you get used to that, it's a perfection. It's a perfection. No buzzing, no, and it's I mean, I can express myself the right way to do it. So that's what I wanted to say about the Ronaldo custom instruments. All right, I know everybody has preference. Okay, some people might like that curved neck, but that's cutting corners. Companies today are just cutting corners, and they tell you that's the way it's supposed to be, and that's the way it's supposed to be adjusted. I understand if the truss rat, is too much, then it's the opposite way. It's like this. Instead of like this, it's like this. But not the way they want it, like this, Then the strings on top, like that, So it's supposed to be like as straight as possible without not buzzing right from the first fret to the last one. Now I'm not a bass player, but I'm a strange guy. Let's say bass player. I'm weird because I hate buzzing on the neck. I just hate it. I create them myself when the style required, but I don't want my bass to be buzzing when I'm playing. I hate that, So I like to play clean. Now if I want to create a buzzing, I will do it. I will do it with my fingers. I will do it by just using my fingers. It's like some people say, what do you use for your tone? Your tone is different. What do you do? Here is my tone. My tone, right? The tone, not my thumb. My tone is right here in my fingers. And the position that I play, okay, let's make it, and of course using the tone knob on the bass. Okay, I'm gonna make it bright. All right, that's bright. I made it bright. Now, listen. Okay. Now. That's how I do my tone. Okay. By changing position on different parts of the body. Now, by using the tip, okay, by using my thumb, now I can mute. And now, let's say that I want to just go mellow. And I want to go more mellow, then I use my tone knob. I can go over here. finger. Or I can go back here next on top. That's what I usually play, but then when I gotta go mellow, I go over here. Then when I gotta do like an Spanish bolero or stuff like that, then I play about here. I don't play back here. That's without changing the tone. Then I can change the tone. Okay, that's changing the tone. So it's all in here, and using, of course, the tone volume, or you can move the pickups, using the front one or just the rear. It all depends, but I don't need all of that stuff. A pedal for this tone, another pedal for that, another pedal for this, a active bass to change the body tone here and there. No, I don't want to complicate myself. I just want to go plug it in, nice and simple. Yes, I do have many pedals in here, effects, pedal, side effects. I'm thinking about medication. A lot of pedals, that I own, I use them, but it's to create my own sounds and different recordings, stuff like that, things that I made. But when I go play, somebody calls me, I don't bring my pedal board with me. I just bring my an amp, small, my cable and my bass. I don't bring none of that stuff. So whatever is gotta be played, I just do it simple, using my fingers and my tone button on the bass, the front pickup, the rear pickup, and that's it. And many times turn off my front pickup and only use my rear pickup. I want to create a buzzing. I want to be mellow. So there is no need for all of that stuff. Of course, it's nice to have them. I have them. I love them. I'm not taking anything away, all right? But when you have a quality instrument, there is so many things that you can do, okay, without having all of that stuff. So I start talking about the neck. I went away from that. So, okay, that's what I'm talking about. It's good neck and your instrument, all right? Of course, wood is important, electronic is important, everything is important. But when you put all those things together, and the person who's putting together that instrument has got a heart into it, when you play that instrument, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel what that person put into the instrument, all right? So there you go. This is my Ronaldo custom jazz bass, okay, with the Marshall pickups, all right? It's not an active bass, it's passive, all right? So that's all it is. That's all it is. And it's always in tune, always. Thank you very much. Till next time, ciao. Ronaldo Custom.